Welcome back. Let's talk to the Police Public Relations Officer of Kano State Command, Abdullahi Kiyawa. He joins us virtually. Mr. Kiyawa, thank you so much for coming on the program. Arrested because of the killing of a police DPO in Kano State.
Thank you. Good morning. In Kano, the incident that happened early this week is a sad one, because in the state we have a practical community policing where we usually engage members of the public in all the policing activities in the state. There was arrest that was made in Rano by the divisional police officer of one Abdullahi Musa for disturbance of public peace. There was a lot of complaints in the local government area of killings, causing horse as a result of reckless and dangerous driving in Rano local government area. As a result, all the stakeholders came on board, including the Emir of Rano, the Rano local government chairman, as well as the head of security agencies in the local government. And they resolved that those actions should not be left to continue like that. They're now in place adequate measures to ensure that whoever come out in name of disturbing public peace by means of motorcycles, riding recklessly, be handed over to the security agencies. Unfortunately, this person was arrested, and on that day, he was sick. He was rushed to the hospital by the DPO, and later in the morning, on Monday, 26th, he was certified dead. In the spirit of community policing and in the spirit of working together with the community, the then late DPO now contacted the relatives of the deceased. And when he engaged them, they now told him that, okay, no problem, let us take the corpse to the family resident. When he went there, some irate youths started to stone the vehicle, the patrol vehicle, and that is how the DPO left. Unfortunately, again, some youth that happens to be the friends of the person that died now mobilize youth in the state, especially thugs, and so many people with criminal records. They then went to the divisional police office in Rano and attacked the division, setting ablaze vehicles, destroying vehicles, and also setting part of the station ablaze, which the attack led to the brutal killing of the divisional police officer Rano, CSP Babali. As a result, immediately the commissioner of police from the metropolis moved to the local government area, and the victim was then rushed to Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital for further treatment, where in the afternoon hours of the death, he was certified dead. However, as a result of this, the command now commenced a thorough investigation, which I view to investigate all the happenings around the death of the teenager, as well as the brutal killing of the divisional police officer. So far, based on the investigation, 41 suspects were arrested, including 8 arrowheads that led to the mobilization and direct attack on the DPO, certified by eyewitnesses, as well as the various disturbing videos of the brutal killing of the DPO. The arrowheads were identified, and 8 of them that spearhead all the attacks are part of the 41 total suspects arrested for this culpable homicide, arson, as well as mischief. Currently, investigation into this case is ongoing, and all the suspects involved will be charged to court accordingly.
Really sad incident, and our hearts go out to the families of the deceased in this case. But you know, some more details have been emerging following that incident, and I'd like you to confirm or otherwise some of these details. Is it true that the late DPO had a case in 2020 when he was in Bauchi Command, and the Federal High Court sitting in Bauchi awarded 210 million in damages against the Nigeria police as compensation for the torture that resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals and left a third with life-threatening injuries. Is that true?
As alleged, that case did not happen in Kano. And what we are investigating here is all what transpired in Rano local government area here in Kano State. But however, going by records here at the commerce level, even at the local government level, the DPO has good relationship with the members of the community. Some of the videos going, you can see how he was engaging them, especially during the just last protest in Kano. He successfully, professionally engaged members of Rano. We were very surprised in Kano. We have never witnessed this type of attack on security agencies in Kano because our policing approach. We base the policing in Kano, which is based on community-centric. The State Commissioner of Police, CP Ibrahim Adamu Bakori PhD, has already established a robust synergy among security agencies in the state, as well as members of the public. So this attack and this incident in Rano came to the command as a surprise.
I understand.
Because we have
I understand, spokesperson. I'm asking, okay, can you confirm, was it at some point in the Bauchi State Command?
I said that incident, as you allege, do not happen in Kano.
No, I'm asking that was the late DPO at some point in Bauchi State? Was it at some point in Bauchi State?
From what I told you, what we are investigating is what has transpired in Kano, not in Bauchi, because that one do not happen in Kano, and I have to speak only based on what we are investigating here in Kano with regard to this case.
Well, the question bordered more on the specificity of the case that the late DPO had. But beyond that, besides this attack on the late DPO, just a day ago, there were reports that 11 suspects were arrested in connection with thuggery in Kano State. I want you to confirm that. Besides that as well, in March, the Eid Durbar activities were suspended due to concerns of insecurity in Kano. So the question is, does Kano State have a problem with thuggery on its hands, and is the State Police Command challenged to handle it in an enduring manner?
Kano State has 44 local government areas, and these local governments are divided into 3 sets. Within the metropolis, we have 8 local government areas. Within the bordering our neighboring states of Jigawa, Bauchi, Katsina, and Kaduna, we have 17 local government areas. Whereas in between, we have a total of 19 local government areas. This issue of thuggery, Daba, is only being pronounced in some part of Kano, not even all the 8 local government areas, but at least 3 local government areas. And the command has been working to ensure that this issue has been brought to book. 11 suspects were arrested after these Daba boys came out to fight themselves between some youth of Sheka and youth of Medili. When we had the reports, immediately the State Commissioner of Police mobilized the command's tactical team to the area, and immediately this arrest was made. 11 were arrested, and they were arrested with these knives, cutlasses, and sticks. They have been all charged to court for prosecution for disturbing the public peace and for being in possession of these weapons.
All right, PPRO, thank you so much for coming on the program. We'll keep following up to find out exactly how things eventually play out. We must thank you for coming. Abdullahi Kiyawa is the Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Police Command in Kano State.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk security, but this time we're talking about security tips on how to protect yourself, especially for kids. You know, we celebrated Children's Day, so all of the tips will be listed for them with our security consultant right here on the program. Join us again.